Imagine the peace that is residing inside of you. Imagine yourself coming back to your center. Let all the situations from the day and the weeks behind you fade into the background, and bring your awareness back to the serenity of your being. Deep inside, understood. And I think you are beginning to see more and more of your possibilities, recognizing more and more the strong abilities that you possess. The incredible beauty and charisma that courses through you as you bring yourself back to that place inside, deep in your heart, where nothing need worry you or disturb you right now. Recognizing at this moment there is nothing you need to do, and you are enough. You are strongest when you find yourself centered and collect your thoughts. And in this peaceful state, allow the thoughts to leave you gently and quietly as you become more and more aware of the pulsing, deep nature of your being. Pay attention now to the feelings inside the body, however they represent themselves. As you become more and more comfortable in this deep space of your being, and as you go deeper inside yourself, becoming more aware of the deep talents, beauty, and abilities that you possess, you become more centered. You find that essence of confidence, going deep within yourself, noticing your strengths and talents, and the essence of confidence. We can allow it to pour right into the heart and mind so strongly that you can actually feel it pouring in. And you know that with practice and greater awareness, you can tap into this ability and these great talents inside of you much more easily once you have a glimpse and it becomes more familiar to you. These talents, confidences, and strengths are recalled much more easily and become part of you much more easily. And you know that you can always enjoy the support of the deeper being inside of you, supporting you and passing messages through your system that you may not even be aware of. You can look forward to the support that you receive and the intuitive knowings that come out of you naturally now that you are more connected to that deeper part of yourself. Carrying this confidence and the talents, the beauty and the strength, the charisma, and all the other talents and abilities, and even anything you can imagine that is something that you cherish and admire about yourself and your deeper consciousness. Just a small touch and a glimpse of this deeper part of you has a profound effect on the rest of your life. And it does so because we are pulling just a small part of the deeper being out into your daily life. But even a small part of the deeper being has such an incredible effect on the rest of our lives that we can notice vast changes in our day-to-day existence. Similarly to when people use watercolors, they start with some of the original paint, and touching the original paint with some water allows the being of that color to spread out into the entire painting through the water. So even bringing a little part of the strength, confidence, talents and abilities and beauties from your deeper being can spread out all over the painting, just like watercolors. And it doesn't require much to completely transform the landscape of your existence. With that soft glow inside your heart coming out through the cells and changing your entire existence for the better. Think of a river. It comes from far away, the top of a mountain, and starts with a little stream, maybe from snow melting, and as it travels down the mountain, other little streams join in it, so that by the time it gets down the mountain to the valley, it is quite a bit bigger than when it started out. Most of the little streams joining in are quite small, but as they come from the source of the love, from the deeper being inside of you, where the gifts and the talent and the strength and the confidence all comes from, the accumulation of these little streams together becomes something that is deeper, wider, stronger, and they all have an important purpose as they gather strength and momentum. And from time to time, the gifts and talents that we possess get stuck in little rivets, and they drift from the large river off to separated areas for some reason. Perhaps it meets a little roadblock, like a rock that a river has to go around. And sometimes when a little river separates, it rejoins the river later, but sometimes not. Perhaps it even runs alongside the big river, or goes in its own direction. And so it is with us. Sometimes some of our abilities get lost along the way, but they all come from the original source. They are all pure and strong. But eventually the rocks and the parts are smoothed out, and the water pushes past those blockages, pushes past those limiting beliefs, and allows the water to once again gain momentum and continue to flow back to the main stream, gathering strength and bringing the entire body back into focus, into alignment. The river remains strong and always flows in an easy way, allowing your life to flow naturally also. And the talents and abilities and strengths inside of you are always flowing forward, pushing through barriers, easing their way through with momentum and with purity at its core, touching everything near it with grace and love. And so it is with you, that you allow the deep talents, strengths, and abilities from your deep core to be present in your life and to share with other people, enjoying wonderful relationships, success and peace in whatever you undertake in your life. Always able to allow the momentum of your life and your abilities to carry you through in a positive, enjoyable way.